Oh, that is beautiful. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Elle Varner, this is a beautiful night. You look beautiful. I mean, this is a big, giant deal. Thank you. But it's all about you. I need to hear a few things. How are you feeling right now?
I feel unbelievable. I feel blessed. I feel fantastic. And it's all your energy and love and support. This is a dream come true, and it's still kind of surreal. So, I mean, I'm really just taking it all in. This is great. It's a great feeling.
How do you feel seeing people from all over Delaware just traveled here to New York City to support what you've been doing?
I love it. I'm all about the unity. Everything I do, I try to include people depending upon their skill sets, experiences. I think that that's actually the key to success.
I feel like the message is meaningful. I feel like right now that conversation is going to bring about healing.
How do you feel about the Rising?
I love it. You know, it's time to fight against misogyny, sexism, abuse. So I'm all for it.
I want to bring it to your attention because Steve said something that was very, that was true. And it just hit home because he did say that you're ahead of your time, which you are, right?
Yes.
Because this came before the Me Too movement, all right? Nothing against the Me Too movement because this is actually paired up and parallel with it.
Exactly.
But your timing
Same
couldn't be more perfect.
That was crazy. We started filming The Rise of Eve in 2014. The Me Too movement went viral because I do want to say it existed, but not to a lot of our knowledge because the hashtag hadn't been implemented. And then that kind of took it to the next level, specifically in October of 2017. So you figure in 2014, I was standing alone with this whole idea, and I was terrified. I was getting pushed back when I simply told people that I wanted to talk about misogyny. They would say, "What is that?" And I would say, "It's an ingrained hatred of women. It exists around the world. It comes in many forms." And people go, "Why are you going to talk about that? Talk about how smart women are. Talk about this and talk about that." And I'm like, no, that's not what we're going to do. We're going to stop shifting this blame toward women when they're abused, when they're raped, when there are disparities and creating false equivalency. And that's not to say men aren't important or that all men are culprits. That is not it at all. My brother, Steve, who we call Henny, he is just an outstanding man. My brother, Darrell Hamilton, my cousin, Darrell Hamilton is in the film. These are outstanding men who have insulated me my whole life and just gave me a feeling of security and upliftment that I couldn't move through life without them walking ahead of me. And I feel like that's where I like my men. I like them ahead of me, protecting me. So give it up for the males because this is where the real brothers are. This film, right, we're trying to protect women who are abused by men who do have pathological issues, and we want to make that distinction and have that discussion as to why some men pathologically abuse women who are weaker than they are, and what the mindset is behind that, and just talk together and find some solutions. We don't want to divide the sexes. We want to unite, educate, uplift, and create empathy for those who have suffered, and create a better understanding so that we can all become more interactive in helping those who are suffering.
Sweet friend Sean.
That's right, sweet.
That's what they call me.
I love it. They call me sweet.
I heard. Glad to meet you.
Nice to meet you also. You look gorgeous.
Thank you, too.
Thank you. This is your big night?
Yeah, I'm actually excited. I didn't expect this. I really didn't. When she asked me to be, to participate, to give my voice, I was like, sure, for anything for Elle, anything for Elle. And then she called and told me where we were with the project. I'm just so proud of her diligence, so proud of her commitment. And most importantly, she brings our stories and our voice to the big screen. It's just amazing.
It is, and she's amazing. And you said anything for Elle. Why anything for Elle?
Because she's convincing, stubborn, determined, committed, and all those things. But most importantly, though, she understands art, and she's just an ultimate professional.
Great.
Who wouldn't do it for her?
All right. I like it. Nice meeting you also.
Peace.
All right, sweet. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, darling.
You're welcome.
I'm very excited.
All right, so you're part of the cast. How do you feel about the Rising?
I feel very strong.
The Garden of Eden. Whose fault was it?
Guy has about 10 women, 15 women. Then he's a player.
Hip hop, and to be honest, and even R&B is completely misogynistic at this point.
Not listen to people talking to me on the street. If it's somebody I don't know, then I automatically go and take a step back.
Oh, because it is a compliment, not to you.
But to us it is not.
It is a compliment, not
So it's
to
all
maybe
about
not to
you.
you.
I was being hit in the head with a gun.
How do you feel about the rise of Eve and just the whole conversation around it?
I remember when it started with the idea and what it's become and how it's been received. It's just great.
And you said 2014, so this is 2018 now.
Yes, so I spent 2.5 years of production, post-production, and then I spent about a year shopping the film and getting rejections all over the place. People were terrified with the film. It was too raw, it was too real for them. We pulled no punches, I minced no one's words, so it's not for the faint of heart. But abuse is not minced. Abuse is not given to you in a non-obscene way. When people are abused, it's a very real and raw thing. And if they can live with that and have the courage to tell their story, share it with the world so that others may learn and know that they're not alone, then I think I owe it to them to let that go uncensored. So I pushed against that, and when the Me Too movement, I rested for a while. I never got discouraged. My mother told me, be still. You know, when things seem like they're working against you and you become frustrated, instead of continuing to push forward and breaking down, sit down, think, be still, listen to the universe, watch the signs. And the Me Too movement hit. There could not have been a clearer sign. The whole world started talking about what I was talking about. And I said, I can blend right into this. So the first distributor I sent it out to was like, this is timely, this is riveting, let's go.
All right, all right. I just like to say congratulations. I personally think you're doing a wonderful, sending out a wonderful message. I mean, this is beautiful. Is there anything in 3 words that you want to leave with the people? 4 words.
Does it have to be like a sentence, or can it just be random?
It could be 4 random words. But what is it that you want to leave with the people? If we have people out here that's watching us right now that's not coming in the movie, but they're going to walk away from hearing whatever you're about to say.
Seek to understand.
Seek to understand.
Right, understand.
Thank you so much.
you.
This is just a beautiful night. Congratulations. May I hug you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you, sweet.
Yes.
I would also like to give a shout out to Black Girls Aloud. You see here, Lane Langston is here from Michigan, and she has been an outstanding supporter and financer of the Rise of Eve, and she helped make this possible. So shout out to Black Girls Alive and all of you lovely people. Thank you. I love you so much.